Yes, red dress. I love
Yes,
it.
honey. Yes. Let me put my little, I think I know what I'm doing. I done made me a whole set.
I love it.
I done made me a whole set. Y'all is not gonna outset me, okay? And this way I can see. Okay, cool. So just in case anybody have any questions, I can see what's going on. Oh yeah, I look cute in the frame.
It's giving, honey. It's
I
giving.
look cute in the
Yes.
frame.
Love the setup.
Don't we love a setup? Don't we love a setup? I think I want to put you right. I want to scooch. Oh, I got this little thing right here. I got to scooch you right here. Scooch you right here so I can see on my little setup. Okay, there we go. There we go. Boom. Yeah, I got so much stuff around here. I just, I was just determined this year that I was going to use everything I had. I'm going to use everything I have, any piece of equipment, any camera, any light, I'm using it.
Absolutely. It's all important, honey.
Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for
Yes.
supporting me. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you hopping on. We we were saying 7:30, but we didn't account each other's time zone. So
That
she
was
was thinking in
me.
her time zone, and I was thinking in my time zone. But we made it work, right? So
Absolutely. We're here. We're here.
we're here for everybody. So we made it work. We said we're gonna hop on, and we did. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Of
So I
course.
was telling them before, this is starting my series, Beauty Isn't Going Anywhere. And the reason I wanted to talk about it because, being in the industry, especially as creatives, sometimes things go in and out. We have our highs, we have our lows. And, people try to do other stuff like outside of beauty, like they might start a car wash, or they might get into doing taxes, or just whatever the hot shiny thing is.
Right.
But I want to let people know that beauty isn't going anywhere.
It's not.
So just hone down on your beauty. If that's what you like to do, hone down on your beauty. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be here for a while. And there's just so many things you can do in beauty. So
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let you start it off. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How you got started, what you do. You're in Texas. What part of Texas are you in?
So I'm actually in Plano, Texas, but if you're familiar with Dallas, that's about 30 minutes from downtown Dallas.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah. So I'm in the suburbs. So yeah, a little bit about me for everyone that's joining. My name is Sharhonda. I am the owner and founder of Dollface Beauty, located here in Plano, Texas. So I kind of started back in 2015. So I started out just doing lash extensions. Literally more or less as a hobby, if I'm being honest. I was still working in corporate America. Went through a divorce, and really it became like a hobby, therapy if you would. And then I realized, I was like, I really like this, and it became very lucrative for me at the time, because if you can imagine, 11 years ago nobody in my area was doing lash extensions.
Right.
So I had, like, at that time I was at like a high going into business. I moved here. I didn't know anyone. I just became very creative. Like, I would do sets for free. I would go to like banks. I would find school teachers, beauticians, people that seen people all the time. Like, I was just
Right. That's
really,
smart. That's
yeah, because
smart.
back then we didn't have social media like we do now.
No, we
So it
don't.
was like foot trafficking. So, long story short, I was able to build. So then I sat down and I was like, okay, I can't do both. I can't do my 9 to 5 and, burn out myself trying to do lash extensions. So I had to make a decision. And so I just kind of stepped out on faith. Got me a little office space just to start out, nothing crazy,
Okay.
nothing big. Did that. It was great, went full time, and then I seen a need for skincare. So obviously when I'm doing lash extensions and I'm under a light and I'm seeing clients, I'm looking at their skin while trying to fix my skin as well. And so a lot of people in our community, I feel like, they weren't getting facials, never really thought it was a thing. It was more of
Right.
a luxury. So I was like, you know what? When I went and got my license for lashes, they had an esthetician program. And so I looked into it, stacked up my money, and I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to be a one-stop beauty shop in Plano because nobody was doing that, right?
Now,
So stack.
now, now, what I do know, okay, so Texas, that's where the lash extension started, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it got real big in Texas
oh
first.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'm not gonna say that's where it started, but I will say it went crazy in Texas.
It did, it did.
It went crazy because like you gotta think so this year of August will make 11 years for me. And it wasn't a lot of solo people doing lashes, but now, oh, on every corner, people are doing lashes, literally.
And how much y'all charge for a lash set out there?
It starts about 150 and goes up to like
Okay,
anywhere to 250 depending on the area that you're in.
got you.
Yeah, yeah. So my price is because I've been doing it a while is 200.
Okay,
So,
that's good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, so you blew up doing lashes. You had to decide between your 9 to 5. What was your 9 to 5?
So I was a medical assistant.
Okay,
So I was in the
so
medical field in an office. Um, I didn't like it. It was just a salary paycheck, you know what I mean? It paid the bills, it did the job, but it wasn't my passion. I did not like going, you know what I mean? I did what I had to do. So, yeah.
okay, I understand that. You know what's funny though? I would say about 8 out of 10 people in the beauty industry started in some form of the medical field.
Mm,
I don't know what the current correlation is. I don't know if it's the catering to people or what it is, but even I was in nursing school before I fully got into beauty.
nice. Okay.
And it's a lot of people I know who ended up getting into beauty and they were in nursing school, they were in some kind of medical field. But yeah. So that I mean that's interesting. So you went from 9 to 5 medical and you started off small
Mm-hmm.
and opened up your own would we say a lash bar?
Well, I mean, by the time that I opened up where I'm at now, I have a commercial space, a storefront. I became an esthetician, right?
Okay.
So I wouldn't even, I call it a spa because we offer mainly, we have facials, back facials, we have a massage therapist. We do still obviously offer lash extensions. That was my start. We do waxing. So we do a little bit of everything, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
I like that. I like that. So we started off with lashes and we just expanded. We went from lashes to aesthetics, basically.
Right.
I
Exactly.
love that. I
Yes.
love that. So tell us, because right now the industry is, it's a little up and down. This is like on our decline side. Tell us what challenges have you faced? Like, give us a couple of challenges that you faced throughout opening your lash bar in aesthetics to now. Like, just give us a couple of them just to let us know like what's going on because this time is too shall pass,
Right.
right?
Right.
And we've been here before.
Right.
So give us a little example of what what's going on with you in the past and how'd you actually get here? Like what do you think was the main catalyst that got you here?
I think the main thing is being creative and being able to pivot, right? That's going to be the main things. But some of the struggles that I dealt with is finding a good, solid team.
Say
And that's
that,
something that I,
wait. We ain't gonna skate past that. We not finna skate past that.
yeah.
Say it again, I can't hear you.
So the biggest thing for me is finding a solid team.
Okay.
Um, And what I mean by that is a lot of times is you try to duplicate yourself, right? If you've been doing this for a certain amount of time, obviously you can't do everything, right? So you need to
Mm-mm.
delegate tasks at this point. But for me, in my experience, it's just been really hard, like finding, like just even like now, girl. I mean, I'll be honest, like I'm transitioning as we speak, you know what I mean, to be able to scale my business. And it's hard to find people. You train them, you invest in them, because for me, I want people to run the business as if it's theirs, because if I'm not here, I need you to provide customer top tier customer service, 5 star, everything, right? So I need you to duplicate me. But it's been challenging for me. Like that is one of the biggest things that I have faced from start
So
to finish.
if your biggest challenge is finding a team, I want to give you some advice that somebody gave me, and it was a
Okay.
random person that I was talking to one day, and I probably was out of the country somewhere, and we were just talking about, hiring and following it and finding a team. And this guy had, like a multi-million-dollar business. We looking for 2 or 3 people. He had over 500 people in his establishment.
Mm.
So he said you have to look, well, 2 things. You have to look at finding people like in the metrics. And what that means is it's almost like the metrics of Facebook ads. You know how they say if you put in this much, you'll get this much sale, or like that.
Right.
So he was like, you have to have you always have to have a marketing campaign for hiring. So
Mm.
whatever it is, whether you're always running an Indeed ad, whether you got the flyers up, whether you have the email going out week, you can never stop hiring, even if you're fully staffed. So that's one.
Right.
Number 2, you got to look at the metrics of it. So if, say, back in the day, if I did 4 interviews, I would get 1 solid person, as you would call it. Then it went up to, if I did 10 interviews, then I would get 1. Now it's probably up to, if I did 72 interviews, then I would get 1. So you have to look at it like that, and that's how you have to go about doing your interviews. Make sure you're going back and reviewing the metrics, and and always having that campaign going. Then the last thing is, so you're not so overwhelmed, you have to have a hiring and onboarding process that is on auto, right?
Right.
So you have to make sure it's on auto. So I know mine is on auto. You walk into the booth, if you see the sign, if you see Indeed, if somebody tell you, what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to fill out the application online, whether it's Indeed or whether it's on our website. It comes through. On Monday, we call everybody back and schedule them for an online interview on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we go through the logistics on the online interview. It's a quick interview, not 30 minutes. It's group. Then if you meet the qualifications for that, then you'll be invited to do a model. Then on Thursday or Friday, you come in and do the model. If you pass, you don't. If you pass, if meet those qualifications, then you'll be invited back to do a trial day. And what I do is, on my trial days, you work, you get paid, and you're almost hired, but it's a time that it's no pressure. You can get and see exactly what you're going to be doing. I can see how you're going to be acting, and we can see if it's a good fit. And after that, that's it. And it's not out of the way. Everything's automated. So once you are invited to, do the trial day, we put you in our online portal. So in the online portal is everything you need on how you need to come to work, all your paperwork, how to sell. I mean, it's probably like 30 minutes of training, but it's everything condensed down into one. So when you coming in, you you're pretty much ready to start.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it's not out of the way. I was already gonna be there them days. The person, I have my assistant who already does them. Like everything is automated.
Right.
So you have to, if you're having problems finding people, you got to make sure that you always have a hiring campaign going. Um, B, you got to look at your metrics and see how many people it takes for you to interview to hire. And then lastly, you need to make that onboarding and hiring process almost automated so that you're not overwhelmed and like, you know what, I'm going to do it myself.
Right. Right.
So, yeah.
No, I
So,
like
yeah.
that. I definitely like that. So I do something. I do like an apprenticeship because I get a lot of my hires from like the school, the esthetician schools. So I do have like a apprenticeship program. It kind of just it's like a trial, kind of like you were saying. Instead of versus 1 day, it's 90 days. And then they go through the interview process. But they do have to fill out an application and all of that as well. But I don't think it's the problem of finding people. I think it's the problem of finding good people. You know what I mean?
So, so the problem is that you're letting everybody into the system. Your system, you're not weeding your system. You don't have a good weed them out system, good enough weed them out system. So it's something in your system that they're slipping through the cracks.
Right.
So yeah, they like in mine, like one of mine is if you can't do a makeover in 20 minutes or less, need not apply. That's it. I don't care about your work. I don't care about your craft. I don't care. Like I don't care. Like I don't. It's 20 minutes or less.
Right.
That's it. If you go to Mac and you work for them, they used to have like a 20-minute buzzer that you had with a client.
Mm.
That's it. It's 20 minutes. Bam. All right. Thank you. So I've shown you these products. Um, would you be taking these home? And that's it.
Right.
So from the beginning, if you know you take 45 minutes to do something, this is not the place for you to work because we're only open from 11 to 7. If you take
Right.
45 minutes, you barely gonna be able to talk to 5 to 6 people. You already gonna come in late. You're gonna have to go to the bathroom. You're gonna be hungry. You're gonna need to take a call. You're gonna need to do this. You're gonna need to do that.
Right.
45 minutes. It's time to go.
So what all services do you offer besides
So
permanent
we
makeup?
offer Yeah, we offer brows, lashes, makeovers, facial waxing, tinting, everything that I teach in my trainings. We offer
Okay.
um, inside at the booth. Of course, I do the micro shading outside, but at another location. But all those we offer it, and we retail a full line of cosmetics.
Oh, okay. What's the name of
Mm-hmm.
your retail line?
The Look by
Okay, okay.
Joy.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You know, I did a little research. I just wanted to be sure. Okay. That's dope. And so how long have you had, not to be taken over asking you questions, but how long
Oh,
have you
ask
had
me
that
some questions,
brand?
honey. Huh?
How long have you had that brand specifically with your retail products?
So, funny story. Started. So when I started my business, I had. Uh-oh. When I started my business, I was working in a salon, and then I already had products that I private label. So I had like my brow products, so I had them for 23 years, the brow products.
Oh,
And
nice.
then gradually I upgraded them. And then I started in the salon kind of like you, or, in a smaller space. And then I grew into my space and then I extended my line.
Gotcha. Okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm definitely gonna have
Mm-hmm.
to check that out. I'll actually be in Atlanta soon. I might need these
You got to
brows
stop
done.
by.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'll be. I think in if you're in town, like, or I think in August sometime. I'll let you know though.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yes.
So what is next? What do you think you'll do after you if you ever like wrap it up with the beauty industry? Like, what do you think your next angle in the beauty industry is?
So currently, I don't know if I told you or mentioned. So I currently also, because during COVID, obviously we had to pivot. So I started renting out some of my rooms. But what I realized when a lot of the schools would come and do field trips at my spa, a lot of these girls want to just immediately go out on their own, right? But the problem with that is in school, you're only learning a service, right? And barely even that. You're not learning the business fundamentals. So they want to go get a suite paying $200-300 a week and they can't sustain that. So I started doing daily rentals to where they
Okay.
don't have like the commitment. They can come in one day, 2 days a week, etc. And that's blew up for me because I see that that's a thing that's needed here in DFW. Like, you know what I mean? So I actually am working on open up salon suites, but strategically, I'm gonna have salon suites available, but also for like daily rental. So where my hands is just completely off.
I like that. I really, really
Hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about that is you're looking for other ways to maximize what you already have. So
Hmm.
it's not a pivot, it's like a strategic reset.
Right.
Because I feel
Hmm.
like when you pivot to something, you almost panic and you throw everything away and you would just go do something totally different.
Yeah.
But when you reset, it's like you reset your phone, you reset your computer, and you work with what you have. Because at the end of the day, most people in our industry, we are creatives, and we don't want to give up what we built.
Right.
So how can we still work in the industry? I like going to industry meetups. I like going to conferences. I like being around creatives. Like, so resetting and seeing that, you know what, I can do daily rentals and be just as lucrative, get my time back, and still make as much money as I need to make.
Oh yeah.
So
Hmm. Yeah,
I
so that's kind of what I've been more so leaning into is development projects. So that's like one of them. Definitely I have been because I do a lot of retail. So
oh
yeah, because I kind of started that during the pandemic, basically becoming a virtual esthetician to where I'm shipping products, FaceTiming my clients, and showing them how to use their skincare one on one because we had nothing but time, right?
oh wait wait wait
So
wait 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 wait. We not about to skate past that. Come on, let's talk about this virtual aesthetics.
oh yeah. So basically during COVID, we were shut down here in Texas. We couldn't go to our salons basically. So I had to get creative. Like how am I still going? Because I still had to pay my salon rent. Nothing stopped as far as bills. So I was like, let me get creative. So I thought about, you know what, my clients, I've really gotten them into this skincare thing. So let's bring self-care like a spa day at home. So what I did is I got all the little trial size products. I did a virtual consultation with them. We did a skin analysis through the virtual consultation, picked out the products for them. It was like VIP. And then I would like, put a little extra stuff in there, like a cute little headband. I would find out like the color, their favorite color, their aesthetic. Yeah. And then so whenever they got the shipment in, we would get back on virtual and this all cost, right? Because it's time. The products cost because it's products. So we would get on the virtual consultation and I would do skincare with them, from start to finish, from cleansing their skin, how to properly use the cleanser, why the cleanser is good for their particular skin, the best way to use your toner. There's multiple ways, right? Don't use a wash rag. You know what I mean? Use disposable towels. So I started doing the disposable towels. That's another way to make money, right? So I just got creative. And so from there, I kind of took that, even when we opened back up, I kind of took that and I still do that. So that's another way I can make money without using my hands is basically through retail. So to answer your question, what we were saying is, so I also am working on some retail products as well as far as skincare, like jade rollers, things like that, but Dollface Beauty brand. So,
I like that. I like that.
mhm.
And and people are always looking for different ways to make money, especially in that industry. And I cannot stress this enough. If you're in the service industry, you have to have a product.
Yes.
One more time, if you are in a service industry, you have to have a product. I don't care
Yes.
if it's digital, physical, whatever it is, you have to have a product, because back me up on this. Nothing hit like getting even if it's a $50 sale in the middle of the night.
Yes. Oh, girl. Girl, like being
Like a
on
$50
vacation.
sale in the middle
Yes.
of the night beats going in getting a $200 sale.
Yes. Girl, yes.
I'm telling you, stop me if I'm wrong. A $50 sale in the middle of the night is way better than a $200 sale that you had to go in and work for.
Absolutely. Because you didn't have to do anything. And then the way I have my skincare set up is drop ship. So they can just go to the website, literally. And then now, of course, if it's a new person, I do take my time and do a proper consultation, right? Because I want them to
Okay.
continue to buy, right? But once we have a skin regimen, they have an account, they go in, everything is seamless and it ships directly to them. I don't do anything. So I think, and to your point, I think no matter what you do, even if you're a lash artist, you should have retail. You know your clients need
You
lash
have
shampoo,
retail.
they need brushes, they need fans, any little thing like whether you're a hairstylist, silk pillowcases, bonnets. I just feel like
I always tell people that, and they're like, well, what can I do? So what I tell them, this is like a little exercise I tell people to do. Go to work, walk through your day, and walk and write down everything you use.
yeah.
Just write down everything you use. If I'm a makeup artist, like you said, I use wipes, I use cotton balls, I use toner, and you done told me you can use toner 3 different ways. You got your
Mm-hmm.
toner, you got your pencil, you got your lipstick, you got the wipes that clean off your counter, you got a chair, you got a desk, like all this stuff. You have to have a product to sell. It don't even have to be your product. Just sell the product.
That part. That part.
And I think a lot of people get caught up in, oh, it got to be my own product. Girl, it do not have to be your own product. Just get the product and sell it and get the money and go.
Exactly. Especially as long as, like, for me in skincare, as long as you can back the product and you know the product works. And the good thing with skincare, right? When you're wholesaling or you have a partnership with another brand like Glymed, you're not responsible for certain things, right? You're literally just getting a check. So it's like it doesn't make sense. Like a lot of times when people wholesale, they're limited, right? Especially when they're
You
starting
are.
up. You only can get so much because you want to make sure you can sell it. You don't want to get too much product to where you're sitting on it and you're not profitable, right? So, I
Right.
mean, there's two ways to do it. I feel like there's really no right or wrong. It just kind of depends on your clientele. I just feel like if you do have product, you need to make sure it's something that can sell, that you're not going to be sitting on. And that's kind of something that I had to try and run on certain things because I'm like, I don't want to have nothing in here that's not flying off the shelves. So,
Right. And that's why I say walk your day and stuff that you're using. You know what you're using the most. And guess what? Your clients will tell you what they want to buy from you. Just ask them.
exactly. Yep.
Just ask them. They don't need to leave you and go get some other products from somewhere else. You need to
Exactly.
have them.
That's what I tell people too, because and if you don't have them, make sure you have something to where you can still close the sale to where you can just ship it to them. They pay that day.
Yep.
This is what they need because what happens is when they walk out that door, the sale is closed. It's over. It's done. So you still need to be able to be in a position to where you still can close the deal and it just ships directly to them within 2 to 3 days, if you are out of products. So
I love a closed sale. I love a closed sale.
ooh, we gotta see,
And
yeah.
you know what's funny? People always ask me because I've been in business this year 23 years, like really brick and mortar business.
That's
And
huge.
and thank you. In my mall, they've added, I want to say, and I'm not exaggerating, 20 people, other people doing eyebrows.
Mm.
The reason I've been in business for so long is because I have products.
I
The
believe
reason
it.
I've been in business so long is because I have products. Because it's days where you get sick, it's days where you don't feel like working, it's days where you go to on vacation, it's days where you get booked. Like I get booked for speaking engagements or showing up at events. Those products still sell.
Right.
People are not loyal to your service, especially where we at in the hierarchy. Like I feel like men are the most faithful to their barbers, and then people are faithful to their hair.
Mm-hmm.
Lashes and makeup, I think they go neck and neck. Nails, they gonna get them done wherever they can.
Right.
Yeah, they gonna get them done wherever they can. So they're not as faithful to their service as they are a product. Now you got a product that keep their skin clear, or the perfect red lipstick. They coming back for that every time.
Especially the perfect red lipstick, honey. Because let's get into what lipstick do you have on right now? Because I love a good red lip and a good pink lip.
Baby, this is Send the Jet by the Look by Joy.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay,
go online
I
and
need
get
to
it.
order that tonight.
Order it. Send the
Yeah.
Jet. It's in our Rouge collection. We have 3 collections. One Rouge, one new. Oh, my nudes is the favorite ones, and then we have another one with pinks and purples in them.
Okay.
So this one is the Rouge collection. Send the Jet. Gotta get it. And
Okay.
I did. I can't remember which the color. I did Get Ready With Me, so I'll send you the other color I put on the outside. But I always like to do like a purple liner when I
Mm.
do my reds. But
Okay.
I don't you don't put the purple liner on to see it. You just put it on and then put the red on top because it gives it like a little
Mm-hmm.
around the lips, like a little shadow around the lips, so
I
you can
like
have a
it.
little extra lips. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely will be ordering that and seeing what kind of shades of pink you have. I love a good lip. Even if I don't have a full face, I love a good lip. And
Yes, I
lipstick
think the
is
next
always gonna sell. Lipstick's gonna sell.
lipstick is gonna sell, and lipstick is, they say that lipstick is economy indicator. Lipstick is an economy indicator because when the economy's down, people go for more affordable luxury, and lipstick is affordable.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, people always want to look beautiful. And what besides brows, lipstick is gonna keep you looking beautiful.
Yes, I agree. I can have a bare face, honey, and have me a nice little lip on, and it just makes all the difference.
People be dead serious about their lip, and they be committed to it. Like, and I noticed it being younger. Like, my mama had certain color reds that she only wore, and then I've had clients that's been buying my same lipstick for over 2 decades. Like, that's their color. I know what their color is when they walking up. They like, don't talk to me about nothing else. Give me my color. I don't want to see nothing else.
I love that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in your line, okay, so you have your lipsticks. Do you have blushes or what else do you have?
We have lipsticks, we have blushes, we have foundations, and of course we have the 60-second brow kit, which is what I did my brows with. But
Okay.
I came up with the 60-second brow kit during COVID. Before I had the kit, I had the perfect brow kit, and it had all the things you needed to do your brows. However, when people were at home, they didn't know how to get them straight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I put the stencils in them, and that helped them do their brows real quick, 60 seconds. You just put the stencils on, fill in your brows, take the stencils off, and they right there, do your highlight and your gel, and you're out the door. And the
Mm.
stencils, they're amazing because I use them not only for my regular brow services, but when I'm training people to do any brow service, whether it's waxing, razor, the micro shading, tinting, it just takes all the work out of brow mapping.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
you know how to lay the brows. We call it brow mapping, and but just how to lay the brows out so they can be twins. Because I don't care what nobody say. Nobody want to pay for no brows as sisters. They want to be twins. They want them to have the same mama and daddy and to be identical twins.
That part. Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact.
That,
No, for
that's
sure.
a fact.
Yeah.
They do not play about that. They want some twins for some eyebrows. So yeah. So we have a full line of makeup. You know, right now we're in the middle of prom and graduation season. So everybody's coming in to get makeovers and you know celebrate. And of course, we're about to go into summertime, so gotta look cute for the summer.
Yes. Okay. So how do you feel business is for you in Atlanta?
So I feel that business for me in Atlanta is pretty good. I mean, of course, I've been in business 23 years, so it's not bad at all. It is a lot of people that do that. It's almost like the beauty business capital of the United
Mhm.
States because we started off. We had Bronner Brothers Hair Show, which is a show that I grew up going to and working. So we had all the beauty and entertainment like growing up, and everybody just really got into beauty here, like from the hair, from the makeup, lashes. People are really, really into cosmetics and beauty in Atlanta. Like the girls is getting up and getting dressed and putting their faces on. They're not leaving out the house without their face done. They do not care. They
Okay.
Nobody cares about, oh, I'm natural, oh, I don't wear this, and we don't care nothing about that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
It's Hollywood.
so
Okay, I got it.
yeah, it's funny because when people come to Atlanta and they experience it, they're like, "Oh, I gotta get myself together." These girls really be together at brunch on Sunday. Like
Hmm.
they be together at happy hour. Like they be put together,
It
especially
is.
with the makeup. They putting
Oh
it on.
yeah, it is true because I've been to Atlanta several times, and honey, it's definitely Black Hollywood for sure. For
But
sure.
yeah, you don't need that much of your skin is popping.
Thank you, but it's been a journey. It's been a journey. I'm acnetic prone, so I have to stay on top of my skincare for sure. And up here because I am doing skincare, I try not to. I try to be minimal with the makeup. Now I love a full glam. I'm a glam girl. I love a full face. I love getting dressed up, all the things. But particularly if I got facial clients coming in here and we're talking about skin, I do need them to be able to see my real skin and I need to be, transparent
Right.
with that. But yeah, I'm definitely a glam girl. I'm all for the full face and all the things for sure.
So I got a question, honey.
Sure.
You know everybody's trying to get this glass skin. What do we need to do to get this glass skin?
Yes. Well, so I feel like first of all, the glass skin concept is coming from more like the Korean based skincare. So I don't want to say get glass skin, but if you're looking for to improve or I don't really like saying glass skin. I just feel like that's a trend. But if
Okay,
you
okay.
if you want to correct your skin, whether you have acne, hyperpigmentation, first of all, I would say you need to go to your licensed esthetician, and if you're in my area, you need to come to me. We need to start
Shameless
there.
plug.
We need to start there. And for me, I just look at doing a skin analysis, talking about gut health, your diet, what you're currently using, because it's really internal, right? You can go
Mhm.
use all these products, but if you're not using the appropriate products to correct your skin, whatever you're struggling with, then it's no point. So I kind of just start with the basics, come in, skin analysis. We talk about your diet, what you're currently using. You come in for your regular facials, use your skincare, and your skin is going to be, as y'all say, glass skin.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
So I,
I
I
do.
can't really answer that for everybody because everybody is different, right? Everybody's skin issues is different. Everybody can't use the same things. And that's why, like, you see on TikTok all these trends, use this product. Everybody can't use the same products.
That's a word. That's a word.
Yeah. So
Okay. I like that. I
So for
like
me,
that.
I customize all of my skincare regimens for my clients. Nobody really uses the same thing. There is some staples that I, live by, like a fulvic elixir, which is like a serum that's gonna always kill bacteria, and everybody needs that, right? Stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. But again, if we're treating hyperpigmentation, acnetic skin, I like to put my clients like on a full regimen. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, what you gonna say to so a girly like me? I'm always traveling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I will be committed to the skincare routine until it's time to go out of town.
Mm.
What would you say to somebody like me who I'm getting out of town? I am not doing all three of my steps. Like it is going there. I'm sleeping with the eyelashes and makeup on because I'm out of town having a good time. What would you say to somebody like me who just abandons their skincare routine when they go out of town?
So, I mean, on that, it is what it is because once you do it, you've done it, right? So, so my biggest thing is I try to tell people at least at a bare minimum, if you're going on vacation and you're going to be on the beach, you need to be wearing SPF. If you can't do nothing else, you need to be protecting your skin from those UV rays, okay? But most importantly, like for yourself, if you're a makeup girly, I'm big on I don't care how tired you are, you need to wash that makeup off before you go to bed.
Okay.
You do. You need to wash it off. I'm also even big on traveling with disposable towels because a lot of times I just am not big on using hotel towels, not even
Mm.
regular towels on my skin, but
So I do the
um
wipes. I do a wipe, but I just still feel like the facial wipes don't get it as clean as when I do my three steps.
right. No, the facial wipes is good for removing the makeup, but then I feel like you still need to go in with a good cleanser, like a cream-based cleanser or oil-based cleanser if you are a makeup girly, just to basically break down that makeup and everything. But I feel like if you are on vacation, you still need to have, at least do your cleanser, wash your face good, at least in a good moisturizer at night. And when you wake up that next morning, I feel like you need to at least wash your face again and put that SPF on. And it doesn't take all day. A lot of people are like, oh, you need these 10 steps. Online you'll see, oh, you need to buy. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because you look like you have good skin.
I do, I do, I do.
Yeah, you look
I be on it, and I am with I do my skincare, and then I have my little trick where I go into the steam room and I take my skincare into the steam room and I do my skincare routine
I
in the
like that.
steam room.
I actually like that. That's next level, honey.
That's next level, ain't it?
That's next level. Who's thinking of that? Who's thinking to go, let me go open my pores and really dig deep into my
I,
skin. And
what,
it's like a luxury at the same time.
yes, it's almost like you done had your little spa day. So after I get me a
I
good
love that.
workout, I'll go shower, wash my face, and then I'll go in the steam room and I'll sit there and I will, throughout the steam, I'll do my scrub, and then I'll let that sit for a second, and then I'll do my cleanser, and then I'll wipe that down. I might take the toner in, and then when it's time to do my whatever my moisturizer is, I'll put that on and let that steam in the steam room.
Okay.
You can't tell me, Nathaniel.
Well,
You
I
can't
might
tell
have
me
to go
nothing.
try that. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna have to try
It's
that.
like when people have that little steamer thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. We love that in the treatment room. I mean, you gotta have that's essential. But the fact
Mm-hmm.
that you are actually on vacation and going into a steam room is like amazing. Like I haven't even done that. I hadn't even
Yeah.
thought to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to it. If I see a steam room, hate to see me coming.
I
Because
love that.
I'm coming with it. But I'm gonna do a facial scrub, I'm gonna do a body scrub, like do those scrubs and extra washes in the steam room after you take a shower.
Hmm.
It's like 20 times better.
I could imagine. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Oh, that's dope. Okay. Put
Yep.
me on then. Okay. I like that.
You can add that to your, regimens for your clients.
Yes, I like that. Okay.
So if somebody asked you, they were just starting, they wanted to leave corporate, and they wanted to get into beauty, specifically lashes and aesthetics, what advice would you give them?
Well, so you got to think we living in a different day and time from when I started. So the advice I would give currently with the Texas economy, if I'm speaking to someone in Texas, is first of all, have a business plan. That's first of all. Now, of course, it may not, A, B, C, D, right? But I feel like also have a savings because I feel like a lot of people go into having a business and they think that they're just going to be successful, which you hope, right? That's why you go into business. But I feel like you want to be prepared. A lot of people go into Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, I was getting a phone call. People are maxing out their credit cards, going into debt. A lot of people don't know about business funding and grants and things like that. So I feel like you need to have a business plan. You need to make sure you have some kind of on-hand savings. Don't just go buying crazy stuff because I feel like a lot of these girls they go buy the most expensive skincare, and this is just from me talking to people, right? And they end up going to school and then they're like, I'm gonna start a business, and then now they
Mm-hmm.
no longer have the business. And so I always sit down with them, okay, so what happened? You know what I mean? And so a lot of them they're just overly spending money hoping that they can get a return. So my biggest advice would just be having some kind of plan, A, B, and C. Having some kind of structure financially and making sure don't just quit your job. Don't just quit your job and just go into business, especially if it doesn't look right financially. I also feel like having a mentor in your field. So if you're in beauty, I feel like you should have some kind of mentor because that person that's a mentor, they typically have been in business. And so they've had different seasons that they can kind of help you, guide you, and prepare you for. So I think that's the biggest thing that I didn't have was a mentor. So I learned everything the hard way,
Okay.
even from taxes and, so forth. So that would
Okay.
be the biggest advice I have.
That's some good advice. We had a few questions. Um, we can't hear you. You went out.
You can't hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Um, we had a few questions. Let me see. Somebody wanted to know what is SPF.
That is sunscreen, but it's sun protector factor. So basically, sunscreen is what protects you from the UV rays. So, a lot of people, especially people of color, feel like we don't need SPF, and a lot of people don't realize you can get skin cancer, things like that. Or even think about a truck driver that's driving all day, and you'll notice one side of their face is more wrinkly or droopy than the other side. And a lot of times those are people that don't wear SPF. So that is protecting you. Basically, think of aging backwards. When you're
Mm-hmm.
not wearing SPF, you can tend to start to look older because what happens is the elasticity you lose in your skin and you start to get those fine lines, wrinkles, droopy skin. So it definitely protects your skin. So it's
Okay.
important.
All right. So it's the UV rays we running from, not the rest of the rays.
Well, all the rays. Yeah, all
Okay.
UVB, all the rays. Yes.
Okay.
But like just for instance, someone that has hyperpigmentation, right? And you're coming in here, it's a lot of reasons why you wear SPF, but I'm just gonna use a client that I just had to, help her with her hyperpigmentation. You go get a chemical peel and then you literally go sit out in the sun because it's hot in Texas at the pool, and you're basically, your hyperpigmentation is just going to get darker. You're not protecting your skin from what you just put on your skin. So I just feel like SPF is good for a lot of things. But I just know in our community, a lot of people like, I don't need no SPF. I just need SPF if I go to the beach. And that is not correct. So everybody needs to be wearing their SPF daily.
Right. And you really don't realize how much sun you're getting if even when you're not intentionally going to sit in the sun.
Right. Oh yeah. Or I mean, even just under any lights for that matter, you know.
Mhm. No,
Yeah.
yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. Oh my God! So this was a great. I just really want to say thank you. Let me tell you guys. Um, so I reached out. Me and my team, we were reaching out to, different people in the industry, and I wanted to go outside of my city. I'm still doing lives and everything with people in my city, but I wanted to go outside of my city. And my team reached out, and Sharhonda was like, "Yeah, what's up? Let's do it." So when we got on the
Absolutely.
call, she was like, "How you find me?"
Yes.
And I was just like, "Well, my team was reaching out to different people who look just interested online, and you responded. So we started it um, maybe a couple of weeks ago when I was in the natural hair show, and I was a panelist and educator. And I was like, oh, let's reach out to some of the other panelists and educators and see if they would want to just hop on a live and just,
Right.
talk, just casual talking about our careers, our experiences, beauty, and I had someone reach out and they were like, oh yeah, bet, let's do that. So we hopped on a live, and so that's what kind of kicked it off. So now we're here. We got some more planned, and I just want to thank you just for just talking to a stranger.
Yes, of course. And thank you for reaching out and getting me out of my comfort zone. Because what you don't know is I don't really do lives and all of that like I should. So this is actually you're helping me get out of my comfort zone. Is what you don't know right now. Because a lot of people were DMing me like, "Oh, you gonna go live? Oh my gosh, you should been doing this." So the only time I go live is literally if someone asks me, or that's the only time. So
And a lot of people said that, and it's in this new age, like I've been in business for so long, so I'm even getting used to this going live, just all this content, letting people in our world, and I'm breaking down the barriers. Here y'all go. What y'all want to know about this beauty business?
I love
What
that.
y'all
Yeah,
want to know about this beauty, because it isn't going anywhere.
it's
So
not.
let's
It's
let's
not
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
right. No, I
So.
love that you're actually doing this. And let me just say thank you publicly for reaching out to me as a stranger, someone you don't know, for even giving me the opportunity to sit down and talk to you, because little do you know, I got some nuggets just from talking to you, considering you have been in the business for 23 years. Let's not sleep on that, okay? Let's not sleep on 23 years. That is amazing, to still be here, because with the economy and just all the roller coasters of being in business, even just for going on 11 years, it's crazy. So I have to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to meet you in person, because I will be in Atlanta in a few months, and since I do have your direct number, I will be calling you. So
Well, make sure you reach out. We are doing our tour. We're trying to see how our sales are. If we're gonna come to Dallas, if not, we're gonna
okay.
add Dallas on towards the end. But I will be in Dallas. I love coming to Texas. First of all, Texas has the best them turkey wings. Oh my God, them smoked turkey wings and legs in Texas.
The turkey legs, yeah.
Yes, the barbecue. The people are so nice. So we definitely try to come to Texas at least 2 or 3 times a year.
Okay, let me know when you're in Texas. Yeah. So
Absolutely. We'll
when is
probably
your class in Texas, actually?
it's in 2 weeks. We're gonna see 2 or 3 weeks. So we're gonna see how the sales are. If
Mhm.
not, we'll throw it back in because we kind of got behind on our promotions.
Okay.
But we're coming to Texas.
Well, send me a flyer, anything I can do to help promote, and I'll send it out to my girlies.
I will. I will. I
Yeah.
will. Is there anything
For
else
sure.
you want to say to the people?
No, thank you guys for just tuning in, listening to us. We appreciate you. I didn't really get to see who was on and who wasn't from my screen. I can't see all that. But
Oh,
just thank you. And then if anyone is in Texas that sees this, I am located in Plano, Texas. Again, the name of my business is Dollface Beauty, all things mentor. If you are new in the industry and you are looking for a suite to rent with mentorship, definitely contact me. My email is info@dollfacebeautyllc.com. So yes, um, someone is asking you a question.
okay. I'm really curious about your favorite beauty product you use. on yourselves. Okay, they was asking about our favorite beauty products. So what are some Living with Gloria? She said, what are our favorite beauty products? So you want to start? I know you want to go talk about your skincare. So tell her about your favorite skincare
Yeah,
products.
so if you're talking about skincare, I have a lot of favorites. Actually the esthetician show was just here yesterday, which is where I was at all day. So I was trying all I have all kind of goodies, but right now specifically because we are going into summer, I love the CBD mist. Just because it's like super humid here. I love how it plumps the skin, hydrates the skin, kills bacteria. Even if you're a makeup girly and you just want that dewy glow, you can just
Ooh.
literally put it as a setting spray like throughout the day. So that is one of my favorites. I love the Mega Cream Cleanser from Glymed. If you are a makeup girly and you want a good hydrating cleanser, that's one of my favorites. I have so many. I have so many. I love a good vitamin C.
I love a vitamin C too.
Yeah, I love a good cocktail that with a hyaluronic acid. I love
A
that.
hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and you're gonna kill me for saying this.
Oh Lord.
I be throwing a little Vaseline on my face sometimes.
Oh no, sis. You
I
know
do.
what you need?
I don't know what it is, but like when I need like a quick turnaround, just like an extra, not all the time, but like if I hadn't been doing what I was supposed to do,
Hmm.
I do all my stuff and I just do like a light little coat on it and it just kind of seals it in. I know everybody hates me for doing it, but it's like an old school hat that
I
we
have
done.
something better for you though. It's gonna give you that same balm feeling. It's called the protection cell balm.
Send it to me.
I'm
I
going to
send me
send
the
it to
link.
you.
I'll buy it and try it.
I think you would love it. We're gonna swap that out. I got you.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna send you one.
Okay, well, my favorite, of course, is the 60-second brow kit. My brows have to always be browing. Like, I love a good brow. Um, I love any medium to dark brown, not real dark brown eyeshadow. Sometimes I
Okay.
use my brow powder and do a crease in my eye, my
Your lid.
lid. But I love a dark brown to medium eyeshadow, or I use my brow powder to do the crease in my lid because I like browns on my face, like different shades of browns. I don't do
Hmm.
too much color unless it is my lip. So I like all shades of brown, anything. So even with my blush, I like to do like a something with more of a brownish undertone. And then with my lip, I go crazy. I might have on a pink, a purple, a red.
Okay.
Like it's going down with a lip.
See, and I love a good pink lip, like a pink, a nude, and then if I'm going out, I like a nice little red. When I'm spicing it up, I think you can never go wrong with red. So
And
y'all, if
I like,
y'all are, go
huh?
ahead.
Oh
Oh,
no,
go
I was
ahead.
gonna say I love a matte. I love a matte lipstick.
Oh yeah, matte is good too because it stays on.
Yeah. So
I
I
was
love a
trying to
matte.
see what she said. Both of you. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so those are mine. I mean, I love all things beauty. You know what I mean? Glam, fashion, like.
Yep.
But you guys that's tuning in, definitely shop her lipsticks, her blushes, her 60-second brow kit, because I'm definitely gonna purchase because we gotta stay right.
Yep. Matte red is my favorite too.
Yes.
So
Hey, Myra.
thank you for those who tuned in. For those who are just now tuning in, we're gonna put the live up. We are also gonna chop it up. We're gonna put it. We'll chop it up, and I'm gonna share it with Sharhonda. I'm gonna share with Sharhonda the clip so she can put it on her social. I'll put it on my social, so you'll see some of the clips too. Make sure you slide in our DMs, ask us questions. We are here
Absolutely.
for you guys, and just to let you know that beauty isn't going anywhere.
It's not
No,
going
no
anywhere.
matter what's going on, people are always going to look beautiful. So thank you again for tuning
Of
in.
course.
Thank you, Sharhonda, and you guys. Like, keep in touch. Stay with
Yes.
us.
All right. We'll talk soon, beautiful. You have a good night, okay?
Have a good one.
All right. Bye.